What if Brazil's hopes for the 2026 World Cup could depend on one man whose future remains uncertain? Will Neymar play the World Cup, or will he be left out of the Seleção's biggest mission? The debate is heating up across the football world. There are strong arguments on both sides. Some believe his time has passed, while others insist Brazil still cannot afford to leave him behind. Injuries have slowed him down. His explosive pace is not what it once was. At times, it feels like for every match he plays, he misses two more on the sidelines. Because of this, many fans now question whether Neymar is still essential to Brazil's national team. And honestly, even if he ultimately misses out on the World Cup squad, the arguments against him would not be completely baseless. But here's the twist. Brazil may still need Neymar more than many people realize. In fact, there are at least three powerful reasons why fans and analysts believe Neymar should be included in the Seleção's World Cup squad. And if he is left out, Brazil could feel the impact in very specific areas of the pitch. So what exactly are those reasons? Let's break it down. First, and perhaps most importantly, Neymar brings something Brazil currently lacks in abundance: elite-level experience and leadership under World Cup pressure. The World Cup is not just another tournament. It is football's biggest and most psychologically demanding stage. Time and again, history has shown that when the pressure reaches its peak, it is the experienced players who keep their composure and turn matches around. In the current Brazil squad, apart from veterans like Marquinhos and Casemiro, there are very few players who possess deep World Cup experience. This lack becomes even more noticeable in the attacking department. Yes, Brazil has an exciting collection of young stars and dynamic forwards, but proven big-stage leadership in attack remains limited. This is exactly where Neymar's presence becomes invaluable. Even if he is no longer at his physical peak, his understanding of high-stakes moments, his calmness under pressure, and his ability to guide younger teammates could make a massive difference. Neymar has lived through the highs and heartbreaks of World Cup football. He understands the emotional weight of representing Brazil on the biggest stage. That kind of experience cannot be manufactured overnight. Moreover, Neymar's presence naturally gives structure to Brazil's attacking unit. Younger players tend to play with more confidence when a proven leader is on the pitch. Around Neymar, the team often looks more connected, more purposeful, and more daring. His leadership is not just about wearing the captain's armband. It is about influencing the rhythm and mentality of the entire front line. That alone is a major reason many believe Brazil still needs him. The second key reason is Neymar's finishing ability, an area where Brazil has quietly struggled at times. It is true that the Seleção currently boasts several dangerous wingers and creative attackers. Players like Vinicius Jr., Rafinha, and the rising generation bring speed and flair. However, when it comes to clinical finishing from wide or central attacking positions, very few consistently match Neymar's efficiency. His dribbling may not be as explosive as it was during his early Barcelona years, but his composure in front of goal remains remarkably sharp. Time and again, Neymar has proven that he still knows how to convert half chances into goals. Brazil's recent matches have occasionally exposed a familiar issue. Creating opportunities is rarely the problem, but finishing them clinically can be inconsistent. This is where Neymar's instinct becomes extremely valuable. After all, he is Brazil's all-time top scorer, a record that reflects not just longevity, but elite finishing intelligence. Few players in world football understand Brazil's attacking patterns and scoring responsibilities better than Neymar. If the team faces a goal drought in a tight World Cup match, Neymar is exactly the kind of player who can break the deadlock with a moment of precision. For many supporters, simply having Neymar available as a finishing option could be the difference between domination and frustration in crucial knockout games. The third reason revolves around tactical balance and the unique gravitational effect Neymar creates on the pitch. One of Neymar's underrated qualities is his positional flexibility. He can operate as a left winger, central playmaker, second striker, or even in a free-roaming creative role behind the forward line. This versatility gives the coach far more freedom when constructing the attacking system. With Neymar in the lineup, Brazil can adjust shapes mid-game without making substitutions. But beyond tactics, there's another subtle yet powerful impact Neymar brings: defensive attention. Regardless of his current form, Neymar still commands enormous respect from opposition defenders. The moment he receives the ball, multiple defenders tend to shift toward him. This naturally creates extra space in other attacking zones. Imagine Vinicius Jr. isolating a fullback with more room to accelerate. Picture Rafinha finding pockets of space on the right flank. Or consider young talents like Estevao receiving the ball with fewer defenders crowding them. Neymar's mere presence can stretch defensive structures and open channels for his teammates. This ripple effect can make Brazil's attack far more dangerous and unpredictable. Even on days when Neymar is not directly scoring or assisting, his ability to attract defensive pressure can indirectly elevate the performance of the entire front line. That kind of invisible impact is extremely difficult to replace. Of course, the concerns surrounding Neymar are real and cannot be ignored. His injury record in recent years has been frustrating for both club and country. Fitness reliability is a major question mark heading toward the World Cup. Modern international tournaments demand intense physical output, and Brazil cannot afford to carry players who are not fully match-ready. Critics also argue that the team must fully transition toward the next generation instead of depending on past superstars. These points are valid and deserve serious consideration. But football history repeatedly shows that tournaments are often decided by moments of individual brilliance and big-game mentality. Neymar, even in a reduced physical state, remains one of the few Brazilian players capable of producing the kind of decisive magic in a single moment.